AMD Ryzen iMax Strix Halo APUs are the ultimate IPC APUs 16 Zen 5 and 40 RDNA 3.5 cores, 256 GBs bandwidth and up to 120 watts. AMD Ryzen iMax Strix Halo APUs are finally here and offer strong specs with the Ryzen i9 Max Plus 395 offering up to 16 CPU and 40 GPU cores. AMD's Strix Halo takes things to the max with the Ryzen iMax lineup, unprecedented chips designed for mobile workstation platforms with up to 16 Zen 5 inches CPU, 40 RDNA 3.5 inches GPU cores and a phenomenal 256 GB per second bandwidth. The AMD Strix Halo platform is a whole new class of chips designed for the IPC platform. Officially named the Ryzen iMax and Ryzen iMax Pro, these chips offer specifications for laptops that were previously unheard of. Each segment is further divided into two classes of chips, the Max Plus and the Standard Max, with the former offering the best specifications on the table. AMD Strix Halo's top-level hierarchy. To make a Halo product with the existing Strix design, AMD took its existing IPs such as Zen 5 and RDNA 3.5, while leveraging its advanced packaging solutions such as chiplets. As such, each Zen 5 CPU core is situated on its own dedicated CCD with up to 2 CCDs offering up to 16 Zen 5 inches cores. These are the full-fledged chips and not the Zen 5C dies. The I/O die incorporates the APU that makes use of up to 40 RDNA 3.5 compute units along with a set of integrated controllers, with the primary one being for the memory which uses the LPDDR5X standard. This high-end memory interface provides the chip with up to 256 GB per second of bandwidth, and there's also the same 50 TOPS XDNA 2 inches NPU, which is a class-leading solution in the Copilot Plus IPC segment. AMD Ryzen iMax Strix Halo APU stack. Coming to the SKUs, the AMD Ryzen iMax Strix Halo lineup is made up of 4 APUs, each in its standard and pro variation. Starting at the top of the stack, we have the AMD Ryzen iMax Plus 395, which features the full 16 cores and 32 threads. This chip has a 5.1 GHz boost clock with 80 MB of cache, 32 plus 16, a 50 TOPS NPU, and a CTDP of 45 to 120 watts. The APU features 40 compute units, which is the highest in AMD's Ryzen iMax lineup. Moving down the stack, we have the AMD Ryzen iMax 390 and Ryzen iMax 385 with 12 24 and 8/16 cores, threads, respectively. Both chips come with 76 and 40 MB caches, respectively, while the max boost clocks are rated at 5.0 GHz boost, 50 NPU TOPS, a 45 to 120 watts CTDP and 32 RDNA 3.5 APU compute units. And last up, we have the AMD Ryzen iMax Pro 380 with its 6 cores and 12 threads. This is an entry-level chip with 22 MB of cache, a maximum boost clock of 4.9 GHz, and the same 50 TOPS NPU. The chip is rated at the same 45 to 120 watts CTDP and features 16 RDNA 3.5 compute units, so the same as the Ryzen i9 HX370, but the higher TDP and bandwidth capabilities will result in much better graphics output. Strix Halo with max performance. In terms of performance, AMD is comparing the chip against both Intel and Apple offerings. The AMD Ryzen iMax Plus 395 is shown to offer up to 3x better performance, 2.6x on average, than the Intel Lunar Lake Core Ultra 9 288V CPU. The Lunar Lake chip is a 17 to 30 watts part, and, even when we compare the 17 watts TDP with a minimum 45 watts configuration, the Strix Halo still has a 2.5x advantage in terms of TDP. The graphics performance is said to be up to 158% faster, or 1.4x on average, which again is expected given the higher TDP that the Strix Halo chips boast. Compared to the Apple MacBook M4 Pro 12 and 14 core laptops, The AMD Ryzen iMax Strix Halo APUs once again offer superior or competitive performance. The last comparison is an I1 in which AMD claims that the Ryzen iMax Plus 395 is the world's first Copilot Plus PC APU to run 70B LLM and offers 2.2x faster AI performance in LM Studio versus the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 24GB GPU, which is a desktop part. The Ryzen iMax Plus 395 also offers up to 87% lower TDP for the same workload as the RTX 4090. In terms of availability, the AMD Strix Halo, Ryzen iMax, and APUs will be available in Q1 and Q2 of 2025. The chips will be available in both laptops and mini PC options from HP and ASUS. These platforms include the HP's Book Ultra G1A, HP Z2 Mini G1A, and the ASUS ROG Flow Z13. More OEM options will be available in the coming months.